Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to review Module 3, Week 3. This is English 102 W65 Spring 2024. In this module, I want to use this opportunity to refer back to Week 2. This is more or less a friendly reminder. If you haven't completed that module, you shouldn't be doing work in Week 3. I will consider penalizing your work because I have sent multiple reminders to you regarding what you should turn in. So it's expected as diligent and active students in the class that you'll be submitting your work by the due date as expressed in the course calendar. Now, one movie that you should have watched in Module 2, Week 2 is To Serve With Love 2. Not the Part 1, but the Part 2. Careful, don't mix that up. And if you completed the evaluating and responding to visual and digital images, then you are fit to go to Module 3. I tend not to release the module. I tend not to open the module until I'm sure that many students have completed Week 2, and that seems to be the case. Now, moving on. In Week 3, we will be looking at critical thinking. There are topics when it comes to critical thinking, and there are some articles for you to read. There is one by, this came from the Washington Post or the New York Times. Melissa Korn, Boss is Sick, Critical Thinking, but what is that? And there's one by Andrew Baker, which is I pretty much copied it from his website, and it's on but you can find it here. All readings are in the course materials folder, under Module 3. You should find it, and then the videos for you to watch as well. So you'll be responding to a discussion board post on critical thinking and creative thinking, and you will also be completing a short, let's call it a very short essay, which you're going to argue to me try to convince me that you're smarter than a chatbot. This has been in the news, ChatGPT, and if you don't know any of these videos you see, including the supplementary videos, let's go into the course materials for Week 3, so you guys can understand what to expect. What I've showed you in the course calendar in Week 3, I have supplementary items that I think you'll be glad to see. It looks like my screen is, for some reason, it's frozen. But this should open up soon. Okay, yeah. So this is let's go into Week 3. So there's a folder on critical thinking, which you should take a look at. And then there is an artificial intelligence and chatbots. Let's click on this so you see. That should give you an idea of an understanding of what chatbots are, and if you're curious about artificial intelligence, because that's a term that's been thrown around a lot, tossed around a lot, these materials should help you. Now, when it comes to critical thinking, I created this for my previous 102 class. This is to help you to think of the topics we're going to be covering in this class related to critical thinking. Let's try to open that, and okay, it's opening up. Alright, so this is what it looks like. Okay, we'll be looking on this particular aspects of critical thinking. These are specific subtopics, all fall under critical thinking. That's what we'll be looking at in 102. Okay, now these are the readings that you should. I said New York Times. It should be Wall Street Journal. Boss is Sick, Critical Thinking. But what is that? Let me click on the critical thinking chart. Okay. So you guys know I should post this here, but I do know for sure that if you're looking for work, if you consider yourself a self-starter, you want to be, and this is what's going to happen when you guys are fresh out of college. Your boss, they don't expect you to know everything, but they expect that you have some skill sets that you bring to the job. And critical thinking is one of those skills that are valued by employers. Again, the question we can ask is that, what is that? And some of these readings we're doing in the week looks at critical thinking. So I hope you learn from it, and perhaps this will help you as you move forward. When somebody questions you about critical thinking, you have an understanding of what it means, and what traits, what are some traits of critical thinking when you see it in somebody. Because this is an online class, I would have students in the group in my face-to-face class, and we scrutinize the concept of critical thinking and what it looks like in practice. Now, you have materials in this folder to help you with your essay writing. Remember that in week 2 I released the assignment, the review analysis assignment, which is based on the movie To Serve With Love. Now this is going to be your first essay. For some of you, maybe if you've been away for some time from college, you may feel rusty, so I encourage you to take a look at the materials. Also, if you look at the course textbook, there are references to readings that I hope you're completing, especially in week 2, but and it's not every week that you see that, but any of those would help you on writing. And as I look at our course shell, I'm also inclined to mention that as you go through the materials, feel free to take notes. If you watched To Serve With Love the first time, and maybe you didn't feel like you understand what's going on, you can always watch it again the second time. Because after week 3 is week 4, when I'll be expecting to see your draft. Okay, so for week 3, the discussion board prompts can be found when you click on discussion. There is critical thinking, Baker, and then the chatbots. Let's go into the learning modules to see what that looks like. So under week 3, here's where I have the prompt. Okay, you will see the chatbot. Okay, it looks like it's not here, but I'll post it here as soon as I'm done with this video. So you should be able to see the prompt for Are You Smarter Than a Chatbot under the module for learning for module 3, week 3. Looking at my screen, it's not there, but trust me, it'll be there soon. Okay, so that concludes my review for module 3, week 3. Have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.